What's up, strugglers? Comic King here. Hey, so this will be kind of a quicker video on my way to the gym. It's leg day with a little bit of buys, so kind of full body. But anyway, I thought I'd squeeze in a quick video and give you my quick thoughts and review on Lord of the Rings: War of the Rohirrm. Man, it sucks. I gotta say, man. So I saw it the other day with some buddies, and I hate to admit it, but I was kind of low key disappointed, man. It was disappointing. It's not a bad movie by any stretch of the means. It's just, I don't know. When I think of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and just Tolkien storytelling in general, I think just like, epicness. And not every story's got to be, in the Tolkien world, got to be grand, dreams of grandeur and epic scopes and just large scale battles and everything. But at the same time, this movie was titled War of the Rohirrm, and there was no, the war battle itself was just kind of meh, compared to Lord of the Rings. I know it's animated, and the thing is, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I think I still recommend you going out to see it, just to support, Lord of the Rings and everything like that. And the thing is, I'd say just, if you're a fan, I still think it's worth watching, worth seeing, because you may like it, and I also think it's just worth going to see alone, just because, as a fandom, we want to support anime and animation. I love animation stuff. Animated movies are one of the greatest movies ever, dude. I love anime, and so I think it's just worth getting out there alone to support this movie. So even if this movie was kind of support this movie so we can get more films like this in the style of animation and stuff, and more adult-oriented anime/animation movies in theaters for American audiences, I guess you could say. Because I'll say that animation in the movie, the anime, was peak. I mean, it was fantastic. My only gripe with it was I feel like the actual battle, when the villain of the movie, his name is Wolf. He's just kind of, I won't get into spoilers for this review. I mean, it's not to really spoil, but anyway, when the first battle starts, when the War of the Rohirrm begins, it's just kind of like a bland kind of battle, and it's the way they animated it in the two different parties and stuff. It looked a little janky. That was the only time in the movie that it it kind of looked like that, but the rest of the animation was great. I was just kind of disappointed. I feel like it was overly long for the story they were telling, because I believe it's an original story based off of, I don't even know if they pull things from the Silmarillion or other short stories by Tolkien. I think it's original. But it's just okay. Whenever the theme played, it was awesome. It was really long. Some of the characters were just kind of and those of y'all who were worried about, like, oh, they're just using it, I forgot the main princess's name. Oh, just a heroine, all this like feminist bullshit, blah blah blah. Nah, they didn't do that at all. Like, she's a fantastic character. Her stuff makes, her character makes sense with what she does. They kind of advertise it a little weird in the trailers, but she's great and definitely earns her stripes, man, in that movie, and it makes sense, and her writing was really good. I just feel like the whole movie the movie as a whole was just kind of bland. Anyway, it just wasn't for me. I was just disappointed as a fan. However, there's a middle section that I won't spoil that involves Helm himself. It's kind of a twist, and it wasn't quite what I thought from my fan theory predictions on what it would be, but it was still, that scene alone was really cool, and the battle there was really cool. The trailer and the tease, I guess maybe I got my hopes up too much as a fan. I thought it was going to be more connected to the rings, the nine. He's a Helm, he's the king of Rohan. Is one of his, rings, is he, one of the nine or anything like that? And they do play on that a little bit, but it's not any reference to the nine. They do play on the wraiths and everything, and that part was cool. It just wasn't what I particularly was expecting or wanted, per se. But yeah, man, I guess they kind of false advertising. Damn it, you tricked us a little bit. But anyway, it was okay. They kind of played me for a fool a little bit. There was a little tie into the grander Lord of the Rings story, but it was just like a soft tease. It was just kind of like, like it didn't even need to be in the movie. It didn't really even fit anyway. It would have fit a lot more if you know, Helm himself had one of the rings, but they didn't do anything with that. They didn't reference, you know, in the trailer they show him taking off a ring. Like, okay, is that one of the 9 rings, man? Because this does take place 200 years, so you never know. But nah, you know. But anyway, my other gripe was that, like, it was just okay. In the end, they kind of teased some more stuff at the end of the film with some Lord of the Rings characters. I won't spoil who, but what they teased in the movie, I would have much rather had that actually be the movie. That was way more interesting to me. What they teased, again, I forgot her name, but what about what the princess is about to go do? I would have rather seen that movie. But anyway, it's just kind of do I recommend to just a general audience, if you're just a general, you know, if you're not a really big Lord of the Rings fan and you're debating on going to see it and you're just kind of part of the general audience, do I recommend it? No, unfortunately, I can't recommend that. But if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I recommend at least go and give it a watch or wait until streaming. But it's just kind of, it wasn't there for me. Anyways, I give it a 5 out of 10, just average, just kind of But anyway, that's kind of all I really want to talk about, except for my Chapter 6 video, my Superman trailer reaction. Can't believe, God damn it.
A few moments later.
Anyway, sorry guys, I'm just dying. My allergies are just terrible. But anyway, for my Chapter 6 video, my Superman trailer reaction, I can't believe I didn't catch this, man. I can't believe I didn't catch it before. It didn't spawn on my mind. I just blanked out, totally forgot it was in the movie. But that character who I thought was like either Parasite, Bizarro, or just a Superman clone of Villain or some kind, that was actually Metamorpho. I can't believe I didn't catch it because he had the gray face, and then, you know, his color scheme, the left side was a bit more purple, and the left side was a bit more like brown or gray. And I can't believe I just totally forgot he was in it. But yeah, that was Metamorphose. My theories in that were wrong. And also, I watched Creature Commandos episode 4. It was, my fan theories were totally wrong. It's much more of a centralized, kind of self-contained story. It just had Easter eggs and showed, you know, other heroes or whatever. But still, I loved it. It was great. I liked it more in episode 3. I love this show so much, and it's just such a breath of fresh air to see some kind of DC animated project kind of back to its more, you know, has more ingenuity and back much more to its creative side. Because I feel like DC animated as of late has just, you know, not been what it was, you know, once was. But anyway, I give that episode 8.5. No, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. I was back at the end of the episode. I was like, damn it, man, that's a show. I just wish they dropped the whole show because I love it so much and it's so good. The writing's so good. It just flows really nice. It's funny. I care about all the characters. Just, you know, James Gunn's really good at that kind of creative storytelling. It just makes me wish, like, every time an episode's over, I'm just like, damn it, man, I wish I could watch the next one right now. But anyway, this is my quick update, strugglers. I got more videos coming your way. I got some big plans. It's just been nuts. We got family coming over for Christmas, and it's just been, you know, it's a crazy time of year. So I don't want to give any empty promises because back years ago when my channel first started, it's just kind of like, you know, I'll play off some of that a little bit, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink on some future stuff coming up. But anyway, I don't want to get, stuff's coming. Anyway, long story short, stuff's coming. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, get the pump, and keep rating. I'll see you later.